तुम्ही नैन के नूर लाडलो मेरी आवाज तुम्ही मेरी दुनिया में तेरे दम से उजाला है तुम्हारे साथ का अनुभव बड़ा निराला है।
तो बाबा जो कहते हैं एक नेचुरल आत्मिक स्थिति होंगी, तो वो वहाँ का अनुभव आत्म स्मृति का कुछ अलग ही होगा। संगम युग में जो हमें सोचना पड़ता है, याद रखना पड़ता है, स्मृति को पक्का करना पड़ता है आत्मिक स्मृति का, तो वहाँ पर उन्हों की किस तरह से आत्मिक स्मृति होगी?
जहाँ सोचना पड़ता है वहाँ नेचुरल रूप है, वो सोचना नहीं पड़ता है भाई खुश रहना है, खुश है ही, यानी नेचर ही खुश है। जिसकी नेचर ही खुश होगी उसको खुश रहना है, को सोचने की जरूरत नहीं।
ये कह सकते कि फिर भी संस्कार सबके पवित्र है, सबके शुद्ध है, सबके श्रेष्ठ है, परंतु क्या संस्कारों की वैरायटी कुछ नजर आएंगी?
वो तो राजा और प्रजा में फर्क तो होगा, लेकिन प्रजा भी, जो प्रजा है वो सारी खुश है ना, सारी में सर्व प्राप्ति की वो लहर है, इसीलिए खुशी में कोई में अंतर नहीं होगा, खुश सब होते।
तो संस्कार एक समान नजर आएंगे, कुछ फर्क नहीं, या कुछ भिन्नता होंगी संस्कारों में?
वो उन जैसे राजा होगा तो राजा ही के संस्कार प्रजा में तो नहीं होंगे ना, वो राजा ही के संस्कार होंगे, लेकिन खुशी के वो नेचुरल होंगे।
मानो कि श्री लक्ष्मी है, श्री नारायण है, दोनों के चाल चलन में क्या फर्क होगा?
उनों के चाल चलन में फर्क नहीं होगा, उनकी खुशी, उनका रुआब, उनका वो दोनों में होगा, क्योंकि दोनों ही पुरुषार्थ की प्रारब्ध में है, इसलिए उन्हों को पुरुषार्थ करना नहीं पड़ता, नेचर है।
दादी, अभी संगम युग की दूसरी बात पूछते हैं कि अभी यदि हमें देवता बनना है तो अभी हम किस प्रकार से अपना पुरुषार्थ करें जो हमको अभी से ही गारंटी हो अपने लिए चाहे दूसरे के लिए कि हाँ ये देवता पद प्राप्त करने वाले हैं? तुम्हारी कम्युनिकेशन में किस तरह का होना चाहिए?
नहीं, मैं तो समझती हूँ देवता से भी पहले अबीज का जो हमारा स्वरूप है ब्रह्मांड का, देवताओं से ऊंचा है, और अभी डायरेक्ट परमात्मा हमसे मिल रहा है, हमसे बोल रहा है, वहाँ तो वो होगा ही नहीं। तो अब भी हमारा ब्रह्मांड रूप जो है वो सबसे सारे कल्प में श्रेष्ठ जन्म अगर हम देखें तो ब्रह्मांड जन्म है।
मुस्कान मिले, जग को जीवन दान मिले, आए गम की ना हवाएं, देते रहो दुआएं, नहीं अवगुण को मन में धरना है। प्यारे बाबा तुम्हारा यही कहना है, प्यारे बाबा तुम्हारा हमारा यही कहना है।
Om Shanti. Be a jewel of contentment. Always remain content and make everyone content. Content in relationships and connections. The confluence age is the age of contentment. Therefore, remain content and make everyone content. Let there not be any conflict amongst yourselves, because the garland is created through relationships. If one bead is not in connection with the next, then the garland cannot be prepared. You are the beads of the garland, and so you must therefore always remain content in your relationships and connections, and make others content. All of you are part of a family, and a family means to remain content and make others content. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avikti Parivar. Today's day 24. Be a jewel of contentment. Always remain content and make everyone content. Today's topic: content in relationships and connections. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Everyone is okay? Yes? Very good. No discontentment. Actually, today's topic about contentment in relationship. For me, I find even that everyone has different sanskars, different way to communicate, different way to remember and forget, whatever. But I always feel that I have to have love for that soul, because that soul is Baba's child, Baba's instrument, and then of course we are one family. And I, saying whatever is, should be better and could be done in a different way, I just keep giving love. And what I find that love, and then of course, as Baba had been saying, respect, regard is very, very important. So if there is love and respect, then there will definitely be contentment in relationship. But if I say, no, I can't love this soul because of this, because, many times I find that it's a kind of learning, like communication. Before, I used to get emails and say, well, this email doesn't require answer, or this doesn't require an immediate answer. So I said, okay, I got it, no? So then I was told that, no, acknowledge it and say, I got your email and thanks. So it's two-way communication, right? And I used to think, oh, you have already told me. But then I have to say that, yes, some don't know that. So maybe gradually talking about these things can help souls to learn. But why should there be discontent because of that? I mean, I know that when we are in a task together, the success of task is communication. More you stay in connection. I mean, look at civil aviation. The plane is always in contact with the civil aviation department, or whatever tower they have. As soon as they find that there is no communication, they feel that plane is lost, right? And today also Baba said in the morning Murli that some children don't write to Baba for many, many days. So Baba is thinking about them, but they not. Baba, we were busy. But we were taught when I came in Gyan, every Tuesday, every Friday, we have to write letter to Baba. First giving the news of my own self. I am okay. Everything is okay. And then what service happened these few days. And then on Friday again. Because those days, it used to take 3-4 days for the mail letters to reach Madhuban. So it's so important it is. But it's not that, Baba, I love you. But some communicate and respond to that love. And some they say, yes, I know you love me, right? So I think it's just a kind of learning, whether it's communication or like you discuss something, you finalize, and then you change it, right? And then after one day I said, but what happened? Oh, I forgot to tell, right? So it's not sometimes intentional, it's the habit. And these days, if you have to do something, do it immediately. Don't say, okay, I will do. And if you have, otherwise, write down, you have to do it. Because there is so much, everything going very fast. Many things are happening, right? So there is tendency to forget. So some or other, don't doubt the intentions of that person. One is maybe that person doesn't know, doesn't have that skill, but there is nothing to be discontent about that. Always try to just be very loving, very respectful. This way you will feel contented and others will also. Baba is saying content in relationship and connections. Even in the Lokik world, right? If someone has come to give talk or someone has written something, right? We need to reply, right? It's very, very important, that we reply. But sometimes some delay it. And if you send response after 10 days, it doesn't have much value, right? So again, we have to try to see our contacts also remain satisfied. There's one thing in India, they say, Brahma Kumaris never forget to meet you. Once there was a prime minister, then he lost. So he was in the opposition party. But BKs still went to tie Rakhi. They say that they don't tie Rakhi only to those who are in position, but they also tie Rakhi to those who are not in position. So contact is something where we should constantly keep in touch, right? Baba is saying confluence age is the age of contentment. Therefore, remain content and make everyone content. Everyone. If you cannot do it through words or by meetings, then good wishes for everyone, right? At least keep good wishes. Let there not be any conflict amongst yourself. You see on the road, you are driving, somebody comes very near and could hit you. What you do? You save yourself, right? So nor you have to hit, nor allow anyone to hit you. So if we keep in a way that we don't collide. So Baba says, let there be no conflict amongst yourself, because the garland is created through relationships. Closeness is important. It's not intimacy, but it's like Samipta, Baba said. Because then you feel like, if one bead is not in connection with next one, then the garland cannot be prepared. Sometimes you have less beads, less flowers, and there is a lot of distance between two flowers. That garland doesn't look nice, right? So it has to be flower to flower, bead to bead, right? You are, Baba said, beads of the garland. You all are beads of the garland. And you must therefore always remain content in your relationship and your connections. And make others content. Baba says all of you are part of a family. And a family means to remain content and also to make others content. It's very beautiful. Because even if Baba is one strength and one support, but good relationships also, lot of support, cooperation. These days, we have policy of 2 children, one boy, one girl, right? And they can, but olden days, 5, 6, 7, right, was common. 7. Here we all are sitting. I think we are 4, 3 sisters, 1 brother, and 1 sister is saying they are 7. And how many? 11. Oh, not these days, little older. And 5, 4. 4, 5 was common, right? Otherwise, it was not seen as a family, right? And these days they have 2. So always used to be big families, and it was support to each other. Older child will look after the younger one, and very, very lovely feelings of even the sisters were like mothers, and was beautiful, that closeness, right? And also that becomes support. So same is our divine, our godly family of Confluence Age, right? So we have to stay very close, but very detached. Oh, Shanti.
Om Shanti Didi.
Hello.
Good evening.
So how many brothers, sisters you are?
2 sisters.
And?
3 of us. I have 2 sisters. That's it.
Still you are 3, right? That's good.
I was thinking about contentment. One question I had is, if there's a certain karmic accounts with souls, right, Didi? Or we should thinking about it. And also it's their karmic accounts too. Like some people, how much ever you try, they are not content. And then you think, oh, it's their karmic accounts, or are we just being too lenient on ourselves?
If you can just have love, even if there are conflicts, and also smile, communicate through smile, even if you're not. I think that if I remain content, others will become content. See, some or other contentment help us to understand the feelings of other person. And when you understand the bhavna, like somebody says, I want to do something. I remember once I was in one of the big center. So one brother saw that the water bottle was empty. So he just ordered and then he changed the bottle. So other one came who is kind of coordinator. Why you didn't ask? And he said, well, it's Baba's home and I saw empty bottle and I had been seeing. So I ordered and I changed it. Why I need to ask. Or at least you should have informed. What I'm saying that then I told that brother, I said, if somebody has done a task, it's all right, no? You should have just said, thank you, it's so kind of you. You thought about the need of the family or need of the place or center. So sometimes like our way of saying things are where we don't allow people to be what they are and they remain content and we should be content too. But sometimes we want because I am coordinator, so why? And it was something very simple. I can understand some of the things you need to inform, you need to ask. And he had just done it and he was so happy to do it. But what he heard, naturally his heart was little bit. So that's like bhavna. No, Janki used to say, one time in London, everyone will bring milk, and sometimes there's a lot of milk. So we said, why can't they bring vegetables? Because we need vegetables or fruits. Daddy said, if they have bhavna to bring milk, unless they ask you what else you need, let them bring. You can make more bhog or you can make something. What I'm saying, there is subtle bhavnas people have. And sometimes we don't allow that to be expressed or to be fulfilled. So we have our rules, regulations, we always go by. But I think this whole internal compassion, like if same thing would happen to me, how would I feel? Okay, if I am coordinator, that's all. If I am not coordinator, I am same student, then what will make me happy? If you would have just said, that was a good thought, good gesture. Thank you very much. Will make soul very content. So I feel that there has to be more understanding of feelings of everyone as much as possible, unless it's breaking principle or breaking some maryada or doing something which is wrong then. But that also, you have to be very careful. I remember that, like they give example of mama, that Baba or somebody will say, this one had this sanskar. No, mama will first appreciate them and say nice things, then say, just make changes in this will be very good. So they never mind it. So I think that conversation, again, love and respect towards each other, definitely could help to have, even if there are karmic accounts. And karmic accounts could also be like, you are very gentle, other person is very strong and forceful. There is a lot of conflict, but I always say, okay, it's Baba's instrument, Baba's child, and So I never said I want to be separate from that person. And it goes on for years, years. But both are important. I am important, she is important too. Right? Because both have good role to play. So yes, there are karmic accounts, but they get settled. And as soon as they are settled, there's a lot of, again, love and respect, more than what you think, you know. So even if we know that there are amongst Brahmins, but then when they get settled, but we have to have patience, right? Or tolerance too sometimes. But tolerance is not on one side. No, if I think I am tolerating, another person think I am tolerating, right? So we both are tolerating in our own way. So when settles, karmic account is settled, then both appreciate each other's passing time living together, right? So I don't just kind of start thinking of separating, you know, like in
Right.
Lokik life also, you know, when the couple was ready to divorce, they, why are you divorcing? You both are so good. He plays always the music which I don't like. I say, but you play what you like. He won't let me play. I said, it's all right. You will get chance to play. Only because she couldn't play that music she likes, she's ready to leave, it to separate. I said, no, I don't think that's the reason. For little reasons, people want to separate, right?
Mm.
But in their life later on, they always will regret that I shouldn't have done that, right?
Right. Right.
I am leaving home because of this. I said, I don't think that's the reason you should leave home. Stay, everything will work out. You know, so I think this whole nature of adjustment, tolerance, um, you know, because if we are together, there is love too, right? If Baba is together, if two of us were same, it won't work. So it's always one is gentle, other is forceful, works better. This is what my experience is.
Nice.
Right? So karmic accounts are always there little bit, but we have to settle it in the right way
Right.
so
Right.
that it doesn't continue forever.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Mhm.
W- uh, when you're talking, the thought came, what is the mechanism when we are having yoga that our karmic accounts are settled? How does that happen?
When sanskars, conflict happen, then you remember Baba at that time. Your thoughts should be, let me remember Baba.
Mm-hmm.
And I have soul conscious drishti, you know, soul conscious attitude. And it will settle, you know. Sometimes it takes long time, but that is because we both are not ready also, not using right methods.
Right.
You
Right.
think that, you know, Baba and Mama were there. So Mama always said, yes, Baba, yes, Baba. But they were two different personalities. Same was Dadi and Didi. But they kind of took it that your part is this, my part is this. Let us both play our part because both are important on the drama stage, you know. So thinking based on knowledge and changing your thoughts wasteful to remembrance of Baba. That
Mm-hmm.
is the best way to settle, right?
Right. 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 I'm thinking about Dadi and Didi ji. Yeah.
Mm,
Very special souls. Yes.
okay.
Okay, Didi. We'll wait for our divine angels.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas to all Baba's children. And Baba says, Baba is the Santa Claus. He comes with the bag of gifts, but we have to be good, right? We always have to do good, think good, be good. So, to all the families, Baba's unlimited big family, happy and Merry Christmas to each one of you. Om Shanti.
हमको हमारे बाबा से प्यारा मंत्र मिला। हमको हमारे बाबा से प्यारा मंत्र मिला। सोचो भला करो भला, सोचो भला करो भला।
हमको हमारे बाबा से प्यारा मंत्र मिला। हमको हमारे बाबा से प्यारा मंत्र मिला। सोचो भला करो भला, सोचो भला करो भला।
जो होता अच्छा होता है, सब में है अच्छाई। सुंदरतम ये खेल बना है, ध्यान से खेलो भाई।
जो होता अच्छा होता है, सब में है अच्छाई। सुंदरतम ये खेल बना है, ध्यान से खेलो भाई।
दोष न देना किसको प्यारे, हुआ भले का भला। दोष न देना किसको प्यारे, हुआ भले का भला।
सोचो भला करो भला, सोचो भला करो भला।
सारा जग परिवार है अपना, कोई नहीं है पराया। जैसी नजर से देखा हमने, वैसा इसको पाया।
सारा जग परिवार है अपना, कोई नहीं है पराया। जैसी नजर से देखा हमने, वैसा इसको पाया।
सागर मंथन करके मन का अमृत है निकला। सागर मंथन करके
नेकी कर दरिया में डालो, वैर न मन में पालो। ले पतवार शुभ चिंतन का, डूबती नाव संभालो।
मन को मंगल मार्ग पे लाना सबसे बड़ी है कला। मन को मंगल मार्ग पे लाना सबसे बड़ी है कला।
सोचो भला करो भला, सोचो भला करो भला।
हमको हमारे बाबा से प्यारा मंत्र मिला। हमको हमारे बाबा से प्यारा मंत्र मिला।
सोचो भला करो भला।
Shanti. Om Shanti.
Shanti, tomorrow